I went ahead and used up all of the fishing bait since last time. We've got a little money back from the goldfish and silverfish. We're still at C+. Only 1,000 points to the next professor rank, so we will have it by next free day.
No.
So let's keep going around the monastery and talking to people. It's like Chapter 8. We're not even halfway through this game.
Hey, wait a minute. What you've got there, isn't that... Please, could you let me have that? Here, I'll give you this in return. Fantastic. Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
Gained a fire amulet. A handy charm that came from somewhere far away. Someone from a foreign land might want this. Okay, so that's Petra's.
Maybe. Perhaps.
What?
Ah, Professor. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Oh, come on, let me gush. Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fodlan after all.
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to.
Oh, Tomas.
Soon.
I think you need, like, faith? Yeah. Don't worry, I'm working on it.
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I mean very, 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 very long ago.
I think I already... No, I didn't. Insect larva, steel sword. Mithril I'll buy. Umbral steel I'll buy. Right, we've also got a brawling tournament.
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
Hey, it's not like I'm bothering her. Sorry for the ruckus, Professor.
Please don't worry about it too much. Nothing to worry about here.
I wish you would worry about it a little more.
This is my first time working with the Gerald, the legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try my absolute hardest.
Intermediate brawling tournament today. Let's see, Caspar has pretty good strength and HP. So he should be able to handle this. I probably should have swapped him into brawling expertise, but oh well.
You see that? No one makes it past me.
Let's see. Do this one and then heal.
You see that? Right makes might, right?
And yeah, I've won this.
You see that?
Steel Gauntlets Plus.
Hello.
I mean, we're bringing in basically brigands to do these fights. I don't think they're gonna be, you know, fighting the right way.
Hey, Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh, hey, it worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it? Thanks,
Oh, it's
Professor.
yours. Okay.
This is great.
Gained a glowing stone. Oh yeah, store that away. And give Petra that luck up. At this point, I feel like you could put the steel bow away. Glowing stone. Lovely stone emitting a soft light. No. Manuela did. Someone who's gentle and calm might want this.
What in the world is happening in Remire Village? I hear even the knights have been dispatched. I hope it's nothing too serious. After all, that's where we first met. I have valued memories of the place.
Free owl feather. Come on. There we go.
Professor, how are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. Just my natural talent, nothing out of the ordinary. Enough wit now. You should lie down.
Capable in any class, but low stats.
Really?
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor. before your situation worsens. Suppose the infirmary is also an option. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
I could use your help.
I know it's inappropriate to write love letters to someone in her position, but I can't help but help the way I feel. It may be only inconvenience her, but could you deliver this? Rhea? Or Catherine? Reverend? Yeah, that's Rhea, isn't it? Oh, wait. That sounds like it could be any noble, then.
Hello.
Hello, Professor. What's that you've got there? Would you mind trading it with me for this? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to take great care of it.
The Path of Dawn. Would you say a radiant dawn?
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
Or a Path of Radiance? That's the joke I was going for, Path of Radiance. Shut up.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Ceros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Cephaline. I have something to ask of you.
Many students have disappeared recently. If you happen to learn anything pertinent, please inform me quickly and discreetly. Clues around the dormitory. I get an iron shield and a concoction. This month only. Fruit preserves.
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
You there!
There's a note. Try to hold back when swinging a weapon, but sometimes I misjudge my own strength. I've broken so many weapons this way. Is there anything I can do to remedy this? Repair weapons between training sessions? Alright.
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You are off for Remire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
Okay, it is real.
It was in remark that you for half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes. I appreciate this.
Professor? It's about that thing you have there. If it's not too much of a bother, would you trade it for this? Thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
Medicinal eye drops. Wrong.
Good day, Professor. Well then, I should go.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate.
That's a nice thing you have there, Professor. Don't suppose you're planning on using it yourself. Why don't you trade it for this? Sounds good, right?
This is all for the whetstone, isn't it?
I've always wanted to say that.
Yep.
You brought it, Professor? Hand it over and I'll make it worth your while.
How? You can't even afford your own drinks. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me. I asked first. Why don't we let the professor decide? Her? What a letdown.
You made the right choice. Here's your reward. I'll let you borrow it later, Catherine, if you quit sulking. Thanks.
Received a silver bow, black sand steel, and a gift item.
Impressive. Thanks.
You actually did it? You delivered it to Lady Rhea? That's so embarrassing. How'll I ever face her? Ugh, well, thanks anyway. Some tea, a little bit of bait, landscape painting, and renown. Which we'll worry about spending after finishing Sedith's mission here. A torn poster soliciting information on a missing student. It says the student disappeared a few nights ago.
Hello there.
Well done. You have
This
my
is a
thanks.
start, but there's still much we don't know. We'll need to investigate Flane's case further. I'll let you know if I learn anything more.
Need something?
Let's see, I have 1,400. Yeah, that's not going to get me anything I particularly care about. I mean, I guess the extra divine pulse is convenient.
You're all set. See you again soon.
So now let's go get some faith training. Right. Faith? Yeah, faith, because I have fire.
Professor. It was in half a...
First star. What else teaches faith? I think Sedith? Not Gerald. And then I want to do choir.
assume you know. Still,
Presumably Manuela, since she's a healer. Although she's a alchemist healer, I think. You don't actually train Faith at all. Let's go ahead and do choir first. Yeah, I guess the Annette, because I think I'm fairly close to a support anyway. And then Dorothea, because I'm working on her support.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves. I'll keep my voice.
We've seen those lines already.
Figure medicine and medicine, but
Oh, you do teach Faith. Up to D rank. Learned heal.
yields results.
So I can start working on it. But not, like, efficiently. Let's see here. And that is... Oh, that's Annette's support. Does anyone else train Faith? I don't think so, but I'll try.
You're going with it feels like.
You do not. Catherine, maybe? Probably just armor sword, though.
Of the 4 or 5 years it was for. You can't. If I take. As you were saying.
Oh, sword and brawling, not even armor. Hanneman?
I thought we might make it only.
No, you teach reason.
There are more knights underlying.
Just want to make sure. Okay. Not getting any more faith training this round. Let's go to the dining hall and work on supports. Faculty and Night Mixer. Not really working on anyone there. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. It's an extra bonus on top of the usual. Oh, they like this. Let's see. Mercedes. Let's go for... Immortality Stew, sure.
I enjoy baking sweets. I see. Cooking is much more exciting than studying or training.
This is way better than being stuck in class, Professor. Did I do my gardening? I think I did. Okay, I didn't do this because I thought I might gain a rank, which I didn't. Dorothy and Mercedes.
This is...
It can be awkward to navigate that map. Not quite enough for a rank with Mercedes.
Professor.
Hello, Professor. Do you have a moment? Well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me? Great. Thank you so much. It's about this diagram here. I don't get why the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that. Yay! I finally get it! You really are a great teacher. No way! I couldn't have done it without you. I just love learning new things. That's why I came to the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic, battle tactics, martial arts, and, well, all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life. Speaking of, I'd better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training. That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing. I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do. Like, on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so glad you agree. You'd be surprised how rare it is to find people like us. Not to mention... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was supposed to be on cooking duty today. I completely forgot. Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help. Ah! Who put this stupid barrel here?
It's always been there. Alright. I don't think I can do anything. Right, no supports available. Let's see, Edelgard. Actually, I don't really need to teach you anything. Then again, not a lot of people have motivation today. Dorothea, keep working on swords.
I got it? Good. You're quite the... I appreciate your coaching, Professor.
Edelgard, I guess I can keep. Let's see. You actually get 7 XP there, which is a surprising amount. I guess work on armor? Just to get it up to B rank? And then, let's see. Keep working on Bernadetta's writing.
I did pretty well today.
It's just Reason and Lance for Dark Knight, right? Then... Alright, I'm working on you for Paladin. You need more writing.
Never underestimate a noble. I am quite...
Right, you have hidden potential and heavy armor here. Seal speed.
Feel like a new man.
Group tasks. Hubert here, and honestly, Ferdinand. Ferdinand already gets writing, so let's get Bernadetta on there.
Professor.
Sure.
I think we can do it.
No problem.
We did it!
Got a good result there.
Seems simple enough.
Lance prowess 4. So today we fight. Any certifications I need to work on? Your classes seem fine. Your classes are fine. Your class is fine. Oh, you only need C Lance. That makes sense. So reason and writing needs to be A rank. Yikes. Okay. Make sure my stuff is repaired. My battalions are full. $52, 50, mage, 45, mage, 57, 50. Wait, whoops. Sylvain is fine. Oh, those two carry intermediate seals. That they're doing a rhythm game and it's not even like new music, it's the same stuff. Oh, and Hubert and Bernadetta rank B.
Good morning! The weather is nice today. So, it's, really nice weather we're having, isn't it?
Indeed. Did you want something?
I just...
See, those have remixes at least.
Sorry.
I can't accept your apology until I know what it's for.
Oh, good point. I'm sorry I said you were terrifying.
Is that all? I'm used to that. No apology necessary.
But you've been avoiding me since then, right? You even stopped doing your deathly grin.
I am merely trying not to frighten you. Is there something wrong with that?
It's not working. And yes, there is. You can't quit talking and laughing just to try to make me feel better. That's not really fair. I need to master my own fear.
Is that right?
Yes. Right. Why?
You told me not to forego laughing, so I laughed as hard as I could. Is it helping to conquer your fear?
Yes. I mean, someday it might. Maybe. I'm not ready!
So, my understanding is to battle in the outskirts because monster. And then Tales of the Red Canyon because orb. Actually, I should do orb first. Sothis has a request for you, Byleth. At her insistence, you travel alone to the Red Canyon, followed by curious students.
What was that name again? Oh, this is frustrating me to no end. I simply can't recall. Oh, I have it. Xanadu. That's it. It was not long ago that we were there. And still, I somehow managed to forget. Well, that place brought back some fragments of my memory. I cannot help but wonder why. I feel we must return to find some answers there. Yes, you are right. For as the saying goes, there is no time like the present.
Our professor is sneaking off alone. Where to, I wonder?
I don't recall hearing of any such plans for our class. Perhaps we should follow.
Intrigued, are we? Yes, let's do just that. We will consider it extra training.
Yes, it is all coming back to me. This structure. Oh, but it's as though my memories are clouded. The most important pieces are obscured. But I once called this home. I have no doubt. I seem to recall something on the other side of that wall. I cannot see it, but I can still feel it. It is not my imagination. I know this to be true. We are already deep within this valley.
Is the orb from the chest or the mission reward?
What was that awful sound? Yes, and that was not a normal beast, but a huge and terrifying one. Look, there, at the entrance of the valley, a giant shadow.
Thank you very much.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Why, thank you so much.
Wow, silver weapons break easily. Okay, so we've got 3 giant wolves with 2 HP bars each. An enclosing wall reduces damage by 50% while intact. Void plus 30 during combat with the foe 2 or more spaces away. One-hit shields. A couple giant birds. A wild demonic beast with a cracked crest stone. Oh, wait. I want to give Sylvain the chest key since it's right here. Well, who's assigned? Ash. I'm actively working on Dorothea's support, so... I don't really need Ash in here. Defeat the enemy commander. Oh, the beast.
Those hungry wolves. That howl must have riled them up. We have no choice but to fight our way out. Give it your all.
It's good we've caught up with the professor, but this situation is hard to put into words, actually.
Wolves to the front, hawks to the rear, and what appears to be a demonic beast at the canyon's mouth.
A wild beast at that. Or perhaps it's more fitting to call it a stray.
If we can't prevail over that demonic beast, we won't make it out of the Red Canyon alive. The first thing we need to do is reunite with our professor. The wolves are closing in.
I'm on it.
Let's see here.
I will prevail.
Yeah, just go ahead and start smacking at it. We are more than strong enough to deal with this.
I will get the victory. You will be splashed down. Oh no.
Dang it.
Battle. As you wish.
Yeah, just hit it with magic. Really not concerned with this guy's shields, actually.
Victory.
Put me in there.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Stay focused.
Really, I wouldn't have put her with the staff. I assume by she you mean Manuela. Yep, that's the knowledge gem. A mysterious gem that supports skill acquisition, increases the amount of skill experience earned. Actually, have Bernadetta here to help deal with the burbs.
If only my research had such results.
You fought well.
Oh, must have landed a crit or something. I mean, I know what you're talking about, I just don't remember either. Yeah, use Fusillade. Deadeye has a chance to hit, and if it crits, it kills. Nice. Single-handedly taking down 1 HP bar. Okay, it decides to come up here. Go ahead and use a vulnerary. Gained Woot Steel.
What did I expect?
More hawks, and our professor is still trapped out there.
Alright, I yoinked all your bow. Let's go for Grounder for the accuracy. I understand why I was advised so strongly to use killing weapons.
Well done.
Still unstoppable.
Actually, if we go into this... Wait. For all. Okay. But flyers. Nice.
You worked hard for nothing. This strength will serve Lady Edelgard well.
Battalion level up.
Amazing.
Got him!
Plink. Writing is now B. Yeah, just go for the killer lance use. Break its HP bar. Okay, I forgot how rough the actual crest beasts are.
The hawks are still coming. Perhaps we should see to those before we deal with the beast.
Let's go for the crit chance here. Nice. And honestly, I should probably just get to work here. Shatter Slash, lower its defense. And run.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, Wild Abandon. I should not have done that. Oh well. Yeah. First health bar down. Oh, it has 3. I did not realize this. I'm gonna set Edelgard to start going up there. Oh, I can't even use heal in this class, that makes sense.
Well, like what you see?
Assist. So Bernadetta goes down, but again, we're on casual. Yeah, Shatter Lance, or Shatter Slash. And then Sylvain can come in with the Lance of Ruin and Ruined Sky. to take down HP bar number 2.
I like how this feels.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with you being there. I may not even need the others. So... kill this giant bird.
I am greater now.
Battalion level up, Gautier Knights.
I thank you.
As you wish.
It's actually going to attack Ferdinand, probably to avoid the Lance of Ruin counterattack. Ruined Sky to finish this off. 72 damage, by the way.
Our work is done. My, things did not go as planned. Let us return before any more hawks or wolves join us. But what was that demonic beast doing within the Red Canyon?
Sylvain's motivation is maxed out. Renown increased.
I'm glad that you are safe, Professor. It was rather reckless of you to venture out alone like that.
I suppose we came out here without permission too. If we all wish to avoid punishment, perhaps we can all agree that we came out here for an extracurricular activity. Let's leave it at that.
Still, I would like to know what brought you to this valley in the first place.
Oh dear, I put us in a bit of danger there. We are most fortunate that those delinquents followed us. You very nearly met your end. What a marvelous professor you must be for all your students to be so concerned. You seem more confident in your ability to teach. But that makes sense, as you have me to help you out. How disappointing to have dived so deeply into danger, and yet to have nothing to show. What is this strange feeling? My memories. Do you feel them stirring? How curious. You seem to have grown stronger, and all thanks to our journey to Xanadu. It really was worth all that effort. Huh? You found this? I dare say you may find a use for that. You should decide how best to use that thing. But wow, we got a lot out of this trip. It was a bother for a spell, but in the end, I feel we should think fondly of our little trip. We actually had a delightful time, wouldn't you say?
Divine Pulse maximum has increased. Gained 1 Umbral Steel. Really? 1? Alright. And let's do the Rare Enemy Approaching quest. After having Sylvain hand that Knowledge Gem off to Byleth. It's an equipable. Okay. I guess Bernadetta can take the accuracy ring then? Alright, we've got a King of Fangs carrying rusted gauntlets that could be forged into silver gauntlets. And a thief carrying some bullion, as per usual. So our real goal is to take down the King of Fangs. And there's actually only 2 item spots here. I feel like that might be unlucky, but who knows. Alright, I want people with high movement to be able to surround the King of Fangs. Alright.
I am Ferdinand von Iron.
Oh no.
I'm on it.
I will prevail.
And then, I mean, this one is just beat all enemies anyway. So,
I will get the victory.
As you wish.
Stay focused. That's my cue. This is going to hurt, okay? All roses have thorns.
A fine display. Put me in there.
How weak you are!
You worked hard for nothing.
jeez, Hubert.
Hardly worth my time.
I hope he can keep this performance up with all those crits. Hey, he's hitting the armor. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, you come up here. Land your hit. Kind of back off. Actually, you should come in and hit here. And then you come in and hit here. And then Bernadetta can come in and Deadeye. Maybe here. Alright, I gotta get her closer then.
I will prevail. That's my cue.
Go ahead and get a kill with your sword. You know, just get a little bit of sword XP there.
Stay focused.
I will get the victory.
Put me in there.
more success.
I guess the trade-off of the low durability of the Killing Edge is even if you have double speed, you're probably not going to need that double.
I will not be stopping. I guess hard work does pay off.
Alright, let's try this again, shall we?
It's dangerous.
So you do relatively little damage, so you go ahead and knock down to 0 the first time. Just some Woot Steel. Then you have your crit chance. So go for the Tempest Lance. No. Yeet yourself. Heal Bernadetta.
Thanks so much.
And take out the King of Fangs. And get his Rusted Gauntlets. So now your job is to run up here and grab those item spots.
I will win. My heart is full of victory.
Yeah, Petra can go up there and
I
just
will
like
not misplace my heart.
get kills from countering. Make sure she's at full. Oh. You suck.
One more success.
That is that.
C plus axe,
The glory of progress.
which I think is actually enough axe for
I'll
recruitment.
stick with it.
But she still needs heavy armor, I think.
I will remove you. I will not be stopping. I will win. My heart is full of victory.
Iron Lance plus. Oh, right, that's never going to be someone I can counter, so I'm totally safe. So I'm just gonna have you go up here, as well as you. And then you can get a sword kill, which seems to give a little more weapon XP.
Well, like what you see.
No use. I am aware of your weakness. I will not be stopping. Hard work created this.
Even more luck.
Watch now.
A training sword. And come on. Training sword. Wait. You still have an item to pick up. Vulnerary. Alright. Well, I got Woot Steel for whenever that becomes relevant.
Should I have held back?
Another step forward.
3,900 gold. Petra MVP. What chapter is my last opportunity to recruit people?
Thank you so much. I have gratitude. Thanks so much. I am grateful.
I thank you.
Okay. So I got some time. Alright. Petra didn't get max motivation from an MVP, surprisingly. And doesn't really need training in anything. So Ash. Let's get your hidden potential. Shatter Slash early. Oh. Yeah, keep working on bow. Sylvain, I'm gonna keep training in Reason.
Wow. Wow. Hey.
You get Reason because it's a budding talent.
It's fun when you know what you're doing. Of course, I got it wrong. I guess...
Shamir, try and get you a little bit towards S rank with bow.
Your praise is appreciated. That wasn't good.
And since it raises supports Manuela?
Let's do this again sometime, Professor.
Group tasks are correct. Goals, honestly, I think you're good. Ferdinand, you're... Actually, you should be on armor, I think. Let me double check. Oh, no, just Lance and Riding, and then here, Great Knight is... You are going to need... heavy armor. Bernadetta, Dorothea. You're close enough to your A rank in bow that I want you to start working on riding here. Dorothea, you should be on a sword alone. Wait, Ferdinand needs axe. Ew, why does he need axe? Ugh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Sure. Fine. There.
Professor.
Sure. Holy Kingdom of Fargus Founding Day. Sure.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite. Delicious. After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Professor, rank up. More AP, more adjutants. Ooh. That's very good.
We finished without issue.
A lot of skill ups today.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
Seems simple enough.
I'm getting it.
Healing focus.
I see now.
Got it. Good to go.
Healing focus? Arian's birthday. Yeah, I should bring up the tea guide. See, I do not have lavender tea. So, here.
Did you need something from me? Thank you very much. Delicious. Huh?
Word of advice. Plans for the future. And a dinner invitation.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Just chat.
Thank you very much for the tea. I look forward to doing this again.
Charm up. So I still have paralogs available. But I really need that faith training. Let's see here. Right, certifications. I need to do certifications. Okay, so... Ferdinand can immediately take the Paladin certification. Yeah. But I'm gonna have him finish Cavalier first.
A true noble never fails.
Linhardt needs to be level 30 for master classes anyway. going to be going into warrior, so you need a rank axe. Okay. Replenish battalions. Yeah, I think we do more fights. Yeah, I should do the paralogs. Those seem to be really, really good.
Thank you.
So, basically we just gotta defeat their leader, right? Then why don't we approach from... that won't work at all. Horses won't fit through there. I can't figure this out. I give up. But enemies never move how you want them to in a real battle, do they? I reckon I learned better on the battlefield.
Professor, I need to speak with you.
Ignaz, you alright?
I received a letter from my brother back home. There's some disturbing news. Monsters have been attacking merchants within the Alliance territories.
That happens all the time. I mean, that's how my parents died, so...
Raphael, I didn't mean to bring up such a sensitive topic in your presence.
Hey, don't worry about that. Come on, let's hear the rest of it.
Very well. These attacks seem to be focused on specific merchants. Those who are traveling from the territory of House Gloucester to the Regan Dukedom. Merchants traveling in the opposite direction, from Regan to Gloucester, don't suffer nearly as many attacks.
That doesn't make any sense. Someone's got to deal with those monsters, though.
Agreed. At this rate, my father and brother can't conduct business without risking their lives. Professor, could you assist me? I need your help exterminating these creatures.
Now you're talking. I'm going too. I'm not learning anything in a classroom. You're gonna go, right, Professor? Don't you want to help these folks? Yeah, I knew you couldn't resist.
Thank you so much, Professor. And Raphael, I can't begin to express my gratitude.
So seminars are, like, really underpowered, right? Let's see here. We've got some allies over here. Merchants. A single giant wolf. An alliance general. No chests or anything. Honestly, this works. Although, adjutants, right. So, I mean, I can't make you adjutant, Sting. Let's see. Let's give you Manuela. Do you have Dorothea? That's good. Defeat the enemy commander.
Monsters! Be gone! Look, the monsters are attacking those merchants again.
Looks like there's some humans mixed in there. Maybe they're controlling the monsters. If they are, do you think we just have to take out the leader?
Let's get started, before it's too late.
The merchants could probably escape, but we gotta get rid of those enemies who are blocking the path.
Look, a drawbridge. We can use that to cross, but we'll need to lower it first.
Rescue the merchants and get them off the battlefield. You can get rewards depending on how many you help escape.
Stay focused.
Battle. Ready anytime.
Wait, Ignatz is already in the class. Dang it. Oh well.
I'm on it. Be gone.
Oh no. I thought I was dead.
Let's see, and up here...
As you wish.
Go for Banshee. Or can I get a double hit with my asthma? No, but I can with fire.
Hardly worth my time. I still have a long way to go.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. You should be honored.
I will get the victory.
Do they count as rescued if I just beat the map and they don't die, or do they specifically have to get to the rescue tile?
Anywhere I can hide.
You are nothing.
Also, to lower the drawbridge, I probably need to hit a switch or something? If I go here... Oh no. Okay.
It's dangerous.
56% chance? Dang.
What's next? I like how this feels.
Just go for the basic attack, honestly. Oh wait, no, I do want to move you. Alive or escaped. Okay. With that being the case...
I'm shocked you made it easy.
Should have trained better.
Take down HP bar 1. Confuse it.
This'll take some strategy.
Lore.
One more success.
Yeah, melee attacks against Petra are also called mistakes. Oh god. No, don't go that way. Please, I beg of you.
My limit is nearby. You will be blasted out! Flame spirit, protect me.
Show me more.
Oh, Edelgard.
Failure is not an option. One step at a time.
Or just being right here.
I have no need of it. Hardly worth my time.
That is that.
I get things done.
Okay.
Oh no.
Why is this happening? Am I done yet?
Take over for me?
Petra goes down. Oh, God. You don't one-shot any of them, which is good.
Still raring to go.
I was hoping for a crit. Monster Breaker. You come in for the finish. finish up the 1 HP bar. I totally meant that. I knew that was going to happen.
Plenty more where that came from.
I was definitely paying that much attention.
I'm shocked you made it easy. If you say so.
Combat arts. Break shot on the healer.
I thank you.
Always getting stronger.
I feel like Ignatz and Raphael should have dialogue for attacking here.
What do you think you're doing? Don't get in the way of our duty.
Your duty? You're letting monsters wreak havoc on innocent people.
Shut it! It's got nothing to do with you.
I'll try even harder next time.
Oh, he's a crit archer.
I will get the victory. War feeds my body and mind.
I'm not looking forward to telling the Count.
Looks like we took care of him.
That man mentioned the Count. What could Count Gloucester have to do with all this?
Petrus' motivation is maxed out. Victor Private Military.
Thank you so much. We're safe now, and it's all due to your efforts. I can't bear to think what might have happened if you hadn't shown up.
Yay! A happy ending for everyone.
If you don't mind me asking, were you headed to the Regan Dukedom?
We were. We traveled around the Alliance selling our wares. I heard this route was dangerous, but...
Dangerous, you say? Are you referring to the recent cases of merchants being attacked on that route?
That's right. We can't turn a profit without going to Deirdre. I don't know what Count Gloucester is thinking.
I had a feeling it might be. You're certain?
Looks that way. I think he's unhappy with merchants contributing to House Regan's wealth. It seems like he's been at odds with them forever. They say even the previous Duke Regan's death...
Was that the Count's fault too?
It's only a rumor. But it was Count Gloucester himself who lured the late Duke Regan out. If I recall correctly, he invited the Duke to his estate to strike a deal on some valuable art pieces. I believe the Duke brought a pair of merchants with him to assess the pieces in question. But... alas, it seems those merchants lost their lives alongside him. A terrible misfortune. I wish these nobles wouldn't get us common folk mixed up in their feuds. You came from Garreg Mach, right? I'll send some wares your way as thanks for all your help.
Yeah, that was my ma and pa.
My parents received the request initially, but they had other business. They recommended Raphael's parents as substitutes. We could never have imagined. Yes, he's Lawrence's father.
Okay, that's enough of that. It's just a rumor, right? So who cares? Even if it's true, that's our parents' business. It's got nothing to do with us.
But you...
You got no idea what really happened, right, Ignatz? And I bet Lawrence doesn't know either. The way I see it, it was monsters that killed my parents. They died in an accident. I got no reason to hate anyone or blame somebody else for their deaths. I don't have time for that. I got my little sis to worry about instead.
Raphael.
Now that that's settled, let's head back. Where do you think that merchant's gonna send us? I hope it's food.
Yes, he really is.
Extra large bullion, short axe, short spear, killer bow. Alright, deal with some inventory management here, by which I mean store things away. Alright, I will be right back before we do the next paralogue and then the chapter mission. All right. Oil and water. Manuel and Hanneman have predictably opposite reactions to a disturbing rumor going around the monastery.
Why, thank you so much.
I'm not, like, halting a quest chain by not doing the quest fights, am I?
It's raining, Professor. On rainy days, the wound I got from the Death Knight hurts like fire. Every time it aches, I get angry. You understand, yeah? I'm sure they had their reasons to kidnap Flame, but still. Did they really need to stab me? What'd I have to do with it? They ruined my beautiful porcelain skin. Worse, they took off before I could stab them back. So rude.
Uh-huh.
Rather enough, Manuel.
cease your moaning and give the professor
Oh,
a break.
I'm not holding anything up by not doing the quest fights, right? I'm just not getting that renown.
Stuff it, Hanneman. Unlike you, the professor has a big heart and listens to me talk about any problem I have.
More likely, your incessant ramblings offer no chance to interrupt.
Is that true, Professor? I knew it! You listen to me because you care about me, don't you? Ugh, go away, Hanneman. Leave us alone. And stop making me shout. It causes the old wound to hurt again.
Then perhaps you'd best stay quiet. Keep your emotions in check, I'd say.
Don't worry, Professor. We do this all the time.
Indeed, Manuela and I do not mix well. Been true for years. That said, if it were up to me, I would prefer speaking to her in a calmer manner.
It's not like I enjoy bickering with you, so maybe keep your mouth shut more often.
I state that which needs to be heard. For example...
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Same. Apologies. I am here because I have new information on the Death Knight's hiding place.
What? Really? You could have started with that.
Several students have reported possible sightings on the western edge of the sealed forest. While the authenticity of these reports has yet to be verified, it is still a very real possibility. I was thinking I would report this to Seteth as a precaution.
What? Why? We can't be slow. He's going to get away.
Protocol on this matter requires reporting to Seteth, then Lady Rhea, then...
Professor, let's leave this old geezer behind and get going.
Old geezer? I am barely 15 years your senior. I will not hear such...
Stop talking. Let's gather a team and get going. I'll go scout ahead. I'm coming for you, Death Knight.
Manuela, wait. It would not do to get yourself killed without someone to avenge you.
See, I would have gone with it would not do to get yourself killed. Full stop. Oh, it's this map. There's a bandit leader. I don't see old DK, though. Defeat the enemy commander.
Manuela's in a tough spot, Professor. Even if she's only got herself to blame, we cannot abandon her.
We have plenty of visitors today. Let's stop their annoying rescue attempt.
Rescue attempt. I guess Manuela.
Uh-oh. They've noticed me. Here they come.
Now that is a woman.
I will get the victory. I will win! Flame Spirit, protect me.
Stay focused.
I'm on it.
Gonna need you to move.
Be gone.
Keep it up.
You don't even have wind. Oh, you have no Nosferatu.
Take them out.
Oh, you're carrying an experience gem. Which doesn't matter to me at all, actually, now I think about it. You're carrying a rapier, though. A sword designed to exploit the weakness of armored and cavalry units. That'll be useful when dealing with DK in the future.
My turn?
Ready anytime.
I've still got it.
Yeah. I guess you might as well equip your experience gem. Yeah, just have that guy come in.
Should I have held back?
I can still shine brighter. Is that all? One more success.
Now you know your limits.
Petra is a killing machine.
Witness frigid pride.
Oh yeah, you should deal with your friendo over here.
Worthy of applause.
Now you're safe. Right, rally magic. Eh.
What a bunch of meddlesome losers. Maybe we should take a hostage for leverage. Capture that woman. We'll show them what the Death God gang's made of.
Death God gang? What kind of childish nonsense? Where's the Death Knight?
Huh? It worked out.
All right. Maybe worth going to that heal tile.
What's next?
Oh.
Let's take
Oh,
them out.
wait. Ha!
I'm on it.
I will get the victory.
My turn?
Ready anytime. I did it! I did! It's hard to be happy about this.
I will prevail.
Stay focused.
Silence isn't helpful. Actually, I can... It's enemy commander, right? Yeah. I mean, the rapier would be nice, but it's extraneous. Only 44 crit. 49 on one hit, 54 on one hit. There we go.
Hard work created this.
Manuela, are you uninjured?
A few scrapes and bruises, but yes, I'm well enough.
I wasn't going to be able to get the rapier and win this, though. Macule Evil Repelling Company. In deck sword fighters. Oh well.
How could anyone think that was the Death Knight? It was obviously just an ordinary bandit.
Manuela, you unthinking fool.
Hanneman, I've heard enough already.
How bloody stupid are you? If that were the real Death Knight, you'd have new, likely fatal wounds to match your first. Do you know how much you worried all of us? You should be ashamed.
Oh, no.
This is a matter of life and death. It should not and must not be taken lightly.
You're right. So there, I said that. It's true, but... I'm sorry. I'll apologize to everyone later.
I should say I'm sorry as well. I lost my temper just now. I see you act so irrationally and I lose my wits. I care about you a great deal and wish to see you safe. Will you believe me?
Yes, of course. I'm the same way after all. I let my emotions get the best of me. We're both too old to be shouting all the time. You're awfully quick to put a bow on this. Are you sick of us already, Professor?
You're part of this, Professor. We are the only teachers this academy has. No need for bickering.
Well said, Hanneman. Would you care to join me for a celebratory drink?
That sounds lovely. Perhaps a nice cup of tea is in order.
And then the Investigate Remire mission. Replenish battalions. Repair the killing edge that broke. And this one just for good measure. And the Lance of Ruin, it takes a lot of umbral steel and money, but it's worth it. We have some supports to go through, too. Edelgard and Hubert, rank B.
We've come such a long way. After all, I was only 4 years old when we first met.
From your perfect memory, Lady Edelgard, I expect nothing short of the utmost precision. Do go on.
Please don't mock me with such frivolous praise. I can hardly recall that day.
Forgive me. I suppose I must have been 6 at the time. I have no recollection of it. My earliest memory of you is of when you were injured. I recall being scolded most sternly by my father. You are Lady Edelgard's servant, he said. You must protect her with your life.
I had no idea.
Hubert doing an impression.
But House Vestra has served House Resfeld for generations. Given that, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Indeed. After that, I made certain to accompany you wherever you went. That is, until the incident.
Ah, when my uncle, Lord Arundel, defected to the kingdom and took me with him.
The sensation of loss that overcame me on that day defies all description. It was as horrific as if I'd lost all my limbs. I left the city in a mad rush to rescue you. My father sent soldiers to capture me. I fought them off for 3 days, but they did finally manage it. Of course, I was only 10. I never would have reached Ferdiad.
I've never heard that story before. So there are things you've never told me.
It wasn't important.
That's beside the point. I wish to know these things. If there's anything else you're keeping from me, please tell me at once.
Respectfully, I decline.
Why? It's a simple order. I really must know.
Speaking of your orders, there was a task you gave me earlier which I have yet to carry out. Excuse me.
Wait just a moment. I just hope he's not hiding anything too worrisome.
Edelgard and Manuela.
That song.
Oh, hello, Edelgard.
Professor Manuela, that song you were humming. I feel as though I've heard it before, long ago. And I'm sure it was you singing it back then. At the Opera House in the Imperial Capital, perhaps.
Why, yes. You must have seen me there. I am flattered you would remember it. I performed with the Middle Frank Opera Company in Enbar on numerous occasions.
So it was you. I went to that performance with my uncle. I wanted desperately to see it again. But after that night, he took me to seek asylum in the kingdom. When I returned to the Empire several years later, you had already retired.
Oh, that's a shame. So you only got to hear me sing once?
Sadly, that's correct.
Yet you still remember it. Even the melody of the song I sang. I'm honored.
That's how much of an impression your voice left on me. I must ask, why did you retire so soon? You could have continued for another 10 or 20 years.
Indeed. Many singers perform for decades. But that wasn't for me. I wanted to go out on top. My voice is a gift from the goddess. However, as all things do, it will decline with age. One day, I will lose that gift. And so I decided I needed to learn to survive without it,
long before that day came, I needed to prove to myself that I can live on, even after my voice returns to the goddess.
So despite your belief in the goddess, you wish to live by your own strength?
It's hard for me to explain. The goddess supports me both spiritually and emotionally. Everything else is up to me.
Bernadetta and Sylvain have theirs maxed at B.
Everywhere. I guess Sylvain must still have it. Huh? When did this book get here? Wait, this is mine. And there's something sticking out of it. A letter? Dear author, I read your manuscript quite by accident and duly apologize. However, I also write today to inform you that I enjoyed your story tremendously. I laughed and cried as the heroine overcame her many obstacles, growing stronger with each step. Your literary style presents a unique perspective. I could sense you watching over the protagonist. Wow, so many compliments, and so much attention to detail. A girl's failures are as compelling as her triumphs. Since authors are told to write what they know, I believe your tale would not have been so convincing were it not for your own experiences. What? My own experiences? That's a weird way to give praise. Who wrote this anyway? Who would read my story so carefully and then write this long letter to tell me about it? Whoever it is, they must be wonderful. Someone like my dear old uncle. I do hope my letter inspires you to keep writing. Looking forward to the next chapter. Your devoted fan, Sylvain. What? Sylvain? It can't be!
Hey, Bernadetta. Did you read my letter?
How long have you been standing there?
I'm sorry, but I fell head over heels for your story. It's so good, and I just had to tell you about it. So, what do you say? Will you write more? Why don't we talk literature over some tea?
I see your plan now. You're out to humiliate me. Very clever, but I'm not falling for it.
Huh. Alright, Alright. Do I need to reclass anyone? I don't think so. No, nobody's maxed out their current class. I should probably look and see how close everyone is, though. Byleth gets it next fight. Edelgard has a couple fights to go. Hubert has a couple fights to go. Ferdinand, maybe a fight? You just started that. Oh, actually, Caspar does need to start Brigand.
All kinds of ways to get strong.
Bernadetta. Ways to go. Dorothea, basically next fight. Petra, very close. Not very close, rather. Sylvain, almost done. Okay. Mission. The Remire Calamity. A pattern of strange occurrences in Remire Village has suddenly erupted into something far more serious.
Gotta go. Now. The situation in Remire Village has changed drastically. We don't know much more than that. We're hearing reports that the villagers are killing each other. Some say houses are burning. Regardless, we need to move.
Help! Somebody please help!
What's going on here?
This is horrific. It's even more revolting. More terrible than I expected. That's not... Anyway, we can't focus on that right now. We must save this village.
True. But if we are not careful about how we proceed, we will only increase the death toll.
The villagers are attacking each other. Let's knock them all out one by one.
Always so practice. You do know that if we mess up, we will either kill or be killed, right?
Still, we cannot just stand here twiddling our thumbs and doing nothing.
I'd really like to go home now. But there's no time for thoughts like that. We have to help them. I am waiting for your orders with full readiness.
Wait. Those people over there, they seem to be observing the chaos. They must be behind this. Eliminate them and rescue all of the unafflicted villagers.
Why, thank you so much. I have gratitude.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Church soldier Gerald. Villager. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's Tomas. And he ran off right before this all started. Huh. Let's see, yeah, you're good there, because I want someone ranged. And I want a cavalier to be able to run through here. Is there actually any reason to not go after the rampaging villagers? Mysterious soldier. Those who slither in the dark. That's an interesting faction.
There are some suspicious-looking ruffians out there. but our top priority is to rescue the villagers. Got it? I'll rein in the villagers who've turned violent. You focus on rescuing the others.
I'm on it.
Ability Desperation.
I will prevail.
I mean, a little bit of both.
As you wish.
I have no need of you. Thank you.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Whoops. I should have done the other one. Oh well.
Stay focused.
Tempest, that's what it is. Armored Blow.
That's my cue.
I will get the victory.
Ready anytime.
Why are you two even deployed? How'd they fit a goblin into that chest?
So obvious.
Yeah, that's true.
The one giving commands in the back. I'm certain that's Tomas the librarian.
Thank you.
Let's take them out.
Alright, you're gonna take some damage next turn. Are they related to the kids in the basement? Natural. Oh. And also their acronym is Twisted. Acoustic is the word you're thinking of, by the way.
Thank you.
For Lady Edelgard.
I will remove you! Flame spirit, protect me.
Let's see. Ferdinand should be able to get up here in time. That one might not get up there in time, but we'll see. Actually, I'm basically done on this side. Besides taking down the mysterious soldier. Might as well go here. Rend. Slaughter. An advanced seal. Nice.
Tomas, what are you doing here? Dare I even ask?
I'm not Tomas. My name is Solon, the savior of all. What's the matter? So shocked you can't even speak. You were so easily fooled by my disguise. I was hiding away in Garrick Mach to get the blood of that little girl called Flame. With her blood, we'll be one step closer to
Five head.
reaching our goal.
Oh!
Have a bit of fun here too.
Death Knight.
Death Knight. He must be an ally of Tomas, Solon, or whoever he is.
Dark Seal. Crescent Sickle. Sickle of Impossible Resilience. This weapon was crafted using Forgotten Knowledge. 10 might, 50 durability. I guess that is really good, especially compared to what Sylvain's been using. I don't really need another Dark Seal, though. Because Dark Knight doesn't require it, it just requires a Master Seal. And Hubert already has both Dark Mage jobs, I think. Right? Have a seal for the other Dark Mage job or something. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I am more than good on this. So you have move 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't get in there. You have move 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You actually can get in there and kill Solon. Okay.
You fought well. Well, how was that?
You are but a savage, insignificant beast. Yet you think you can kill me?
gone after this village? What are you planning?
I could have conducted this experiment on any test subjects. Now that I have what I came for, I must bid you farewell.
I must go.
Wait! Damn it, he's gone.
We let him get away. I'll survey the village. There may still be enemies in hiding.
Oh, one of them must have gotten critted or something.
Thank you so much.
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties were kept to a minimum. They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Remire Village.
There you are.
So.
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes. I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Do not get the wrong idea.
What in blazes does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same. Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
What?
If left to their own devices, they will commit countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent that? With the sword of the Creator on our side, Solon would not be a threat.
Yeah, I don't know who you are.
Pity, though not unexpected. Pray that you do not live to regret your choice.
Gerald, Professor, have you seen Lady Edelgard?
What's wrong, kid? Huh? Oh, damn it! He's gone. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery, you've changed.
Is the Lord always missing in that cutscene regardless of route?
You've been angry since we first arrived in Remire Village. And you look so happy when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once. Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery. If only so I could see your face lit up like that. Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place. I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time. Come to my office when you next have a moment to spare. There's something I need to tell you.
Just what was that about? I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery. I wonder what is hiding in the mist that is your past.
Professor, I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but admirable work out there. I really believe we did all that we could. Gerald said the same thing. We must try to stay positive, even through the horror. I hear the so-called Flame Emperor appeared in Remire Village as well. Hubert told me that you spoke with him. And do you believe him, Professor? Oh? But how can you trust someone without even knowing who they are? Even if his words are true, His objectives are still unclear, but if the Flame Emperor should someday reveal his true intentions, maybe then he will appear before you without his mask, and you can look in his eyes and decide what you believe.
Adel, I need to ask you something. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I interrupt?
No, not at all. If you'll excuse me, Professor.
Flame Emperor, F.E. Fire. Oh my god.
I am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity. More importantly, I was shocked to hear that our own Tomas was actually a dark mage. I must reflect on our blindness.
You surely must. You failed to notice that a rat was hiding in your home. Pathetic! Who are these wicked foes? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago, by recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance. Around 8 years ago, he went back to House Ordelia, before returning to the monastery once again, just last year. After having worked at Garreg Mach for decades, why would he betray us now? Just what did he hope to accomplish? Yuritsa became a professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility. Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
In the long history of the Church of Seros, no, long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in the shadows. Their identity's a mystery. I believe that Solon and the Death Knight are merely one part of a much larger whole.
A threat to Fodlan's peace? That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
Without knowing what their objective is, we cannot afford to act recklessly. The Knights will investigate. For now, you and your class should focus on your training. That is all for today.
Professor, please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power. I believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all. In any case, I expect great things from you. Walk this world proudly, dear Professor. May the goddess Sothis protect you.
The goddess Sothis? Is that what she just said?
Is something the matter? I see. Sothis is the goddess's true name. Please do not use it carelessly. Farewell.
Do not say something that we may regret. What exactly am I? For now, let's leave this place. Please, go.
Yeah, I am like 90% sure Edelgard is Flame Emperor somehow. Legitimately, we have not seen them in the same room.
Ethereal moon.
And her kind of evasiveness about, well, you know, maybe when their intentions are clear and you see them.
In the crisp winter air, the Blue Sea Star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg Mach, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
Luis's birthday.
Sorry to trouble you.
Oh. Linhart. Wasn't expecting that to be now.
It's just... I was wondering why it seems as if no one values their own lives. Why do we fight until we die? Why do we kill without hesitation? I hate it. I don't like taking lives, or even the sight of blood. In the last battle, some of the soldiers under my command died for foolish reasons. Those soldiers could have pulled back. Instead, they kept fighting, and were overrun. Am I supposed to be satisfied with the victory alone, even at the cost of such life? Exactly. I don't see the point. Honor? That's a foolish reason to give your life. Glory? Even worse. Just the thought frightens me. I'm not suited for battle, Professor. I suppose that's the nature of the world, isn't it? Professor, you take the time to lead me and teach me like this every day. Could the reason be that you don't want me to die on the battlefield? That's a bold statement, Professor. But for whatever reason, I want to believe you. You really are a strange person, you know. Professor, I wish to ask something of you. I don't want to kill. I don't want blood on my hands. I just want to lie on my back and soak up the sun filtering down through the trees. And I want you to help me make that a reality.
I'm gonna be honest, Linhardt has it right.
We are planning a grand ball for this month. I'm sure the students will be most pleased.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you. We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
No, there is nothing of value in that building. We do not yet know what the intruder's objectives are.
This month, your class is tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating these intruders. With the recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality, no matter how seemingly trivial.
I am ordering a seasoned knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect the worst.
Reporting for duty, Lady Rhea.
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important matters.
Appreciate the thought.
Bear in mind that Gerald has a separate mission of his own. He will join you once he has finished it.
It's true. I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking forward to it.
Another month, another set of paralogs. A silver shield in a black magic tournament. It's also another month. Another chunk of seals. Let's just go out into explore mode.
Tomas. No. Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired. And it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own? And you're just caught inside the wave. Sothis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
The White Heron Cup. All houses participating in the White Heron Cup must select their representative soon. I assume that's Get Your Dancer. Adventures in wood carving. I'm interested in expanding my knowledge. Does anyone here know anything about wood carving? Alright, first of all, tournament.
Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us. The Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball? I know nothing.
What's this about? The ball? Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular.
Hubert or Dorothea? I feel like Dorothea is the better pick. $20 res, 23 magic, 27 magic, 20 res. Yeah, I'm gonna go Dorothea. She has way more HP.
All roses have thorns. Down so easily. I've got many skills, you know.
May as well, since it's the semifinals.
You were wide open. Many skills.
Gained a silver shield and some money. I feel like at this point I'm kind of done doing fishing. Because I'm gonna be real, fishing kind of sucks when you're grinding it out. Albinian moose. Silverfish. Why would I buy silverfish? Pure water. Umbral. Oh no! I just got Ligmud.
That's
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate. May I ask a favor of you?
At the start of week 3 of this month, the White Heron Cup dance contest will be held. To participate, select a representative by the end of week 2. Unfinished Fable. Oh, that's Bernadetta's.
I've looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us. I have also discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
This ain't necessarily the same Tomas you originally knew. If he went back and then returned. It's Sedith's? It's right in front of him. Come on, man.
I have looked from his... I have also...
Hey, I found this on the floor. Is it yours?
Yes, this is mine.
Garrig Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the Ethereal Moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think? Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding. And every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Garrig Mach. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one, in 5 years, will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
Do I have anything of yours? I feel like I might. No. Yeah, I know you mentioned Dimitri's response is, "You've surely damned us all."
Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind. But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past.
Let's see, notes. You can always put on more clothing when it's cold, but you can only have so many layers in the heat. How does one survive a hot summer? Watering hole. Well, it's accurate. I've been very good at arithmetic, but I can see how it would be a great skill to have when negotiating with merchants. How do I make it easier to learn?
A ball? I don't think I'll partake.
Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already.
I have never danced in front of people before.
Not even once in all my life. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Have you heard yet about the... If you have yet to choose a representative, do you mind terribly if I understood?
Yeah, I should just get on that as soon as I can. Let me get my faith training out of the way, though.
Singing...
One more training session will get me up to D+ rank faith, which, you know, might get me Nosferatu. I actually don't know what rank it's at. Okay, so while I'm thinking about it, let's just get Dorothea recruited for it, so that I don't have to go through that with everyone. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned.
I'm sorry, Professor. I'm talking about such grim and terrible things when we could be talking about the White Heron Cup. It's a big dance contest between the classes, and I simply adore dancing. I'm quite good at it, since I was a diva in an opera company
want me to represent the class? I'm not sure when I last experienced such flattery, Professor.
Speak to your white Heron Cup representative. You can give them one dance lesson. Do so and their charm will increase.
Hey, Professor. You're here to help.
+5 charm. Not bad.
Was my dancing everything you hoped for and more? I certainly enjoyed it. We simply must do it again. Soon.
Some scary things have been happening lately. I hope that this month, of all months, is peaceful. The ball is coming up and everything. Although I'm not much of a dancer, actually.
Ah, the long-awaited ball. Finally an opportunity to showcase my exquisite skills on the dance floor. These skills were ingrained in me when I was a boy. My hands and feet move on pure instinct.
It's true that Tomas was employed here under the recommendation of House Ordelia, but that's all I know of the topic. I'd never even seen him prior to enrolling here. Even when he was supposedly in Ordelia territory, I never once saw him there. I'm still feeling bothered by all of this, but there's not much else I can say about it right now.
It's almost time for the ball. Oh my, am I excited!
This being a school, we don't have many chances to get dressy.
Hi there.
Legend has it that long ago, a female student from the academy met with a mysterious man at the Goddess Tower. They fell in love at first sight and were bound together forever after. But that's not the really interesting part. The incredible part is that the man was apparently the Adrestian Emperor himself. Oh, what I wouldn't give to fall in love at first sight with a splendid and powerful gentleman. I want my own fairy tale romance, and I want it now.
It's my money, and I want it now.
I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
I mean, I'm talking to everyone. I just missed someone in the training. I missed Shamir. No, I didn't.
What's this about? The ball. It's an event for Alois. He volunteered to judge
Oh.
the White Heron Cup. Not that I care.
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self. You're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month. Huh?
Okay, fair enough. Still no. Should have waited until I got all my
Someone entered
stuff
the old
done.
chapel. I think the townsfolk used it for feasts and such in the past. With that whole Tomas business, you can't blame the church for being on edge.
Hello.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to invite to a rendezvous at the Goddess Tower. However, I can't imagine he'd be interested in a sheltered ingenue like myself. It's hard to pluck up the courage when that's where my thoughts always take me.
catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk?
And what makes Flame so special? Does that not bother you?
Unfortunately. Yes, that is mine. Thank you.
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
It seems the dastards who set Remire village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end.
Yes, dancing of Fodlan is not the same as dancing from Bridget. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences. In Bridget, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing.
Do I have anything of yours?
I had
Yeah.
lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of my first such event, back in the Imperial capital. It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me. How could you possibly...
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search. Unlike the monks, the Knights of Seros are Lady Rhea's direct subordinates. Some are in quite unique circumstances, but I cannot think any of them would betray us. I have a request. It cannot be. Ah.
The ball is coming up soon. I am so excited. I can't wait to fill up on food while everyone's dancing. I even heard there'll be some prime cuts of meat. Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. First it's the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out. Hi, Professor. I've actually got...
Flying.
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts. Oh, that's mine. Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
I've been thinking of inviting a girl from a different house to the Goddess Tower on the night of the ball. But here's the twist. She's from a family with a much more significant and storied past than mine. wonder if she'd ever stoop to going out with the humble son of a knight.
Pardon me. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it? On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse.
Yeah, I imagine Sedith wouldn't be happy about that.
It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods. People call it the Sealed Forest, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. Just a forest.
This is a rare opportunity to enjoy yourself. Please, leave everything else to us. The Meyer Village incident, the search for Tomas, we have it handled. You just focus on enjoying the ball with your students. It's for the good of everyone, don't you think?
I mean, were you over C+ rank with her?
Distress, the students will be uneasy too.
I mean, she's B rank with... Oh. She's ready for A rank with Bernadetta. Huh. I am, yeah. Petra's B rank is now available. Dorothea's B rank with Sylvain is available while I'm looking.
Ah, Dorothea. What are you doing here?
I was actually waiting to see you.
Were you going to invite me out to dinner? I accept.
Yes, I was. I don't think it would be so bad to share a meal with you from time to time.
How about tonight? I'm busy tomorrow.
That's fine by me. What are you busy with, I wonder? Girls? And more girls?
Isn't it an unwritten rule not to ask about such things? But what a curious turn of events. Have you perhaps got an ulterior motive?
No ulterior motives. If you're worried, we can just pretend this conversation never happened.
No, wait! That's not what I meant. I just don't understand why you want my company now. When you've always been so cold to me. Have you perhaps fallen in love with me?
My stomach just got queasy. You know what? Maybe I'll eat on my own after all.
Fine, fine, I get it. You want someone to chase your loneliness away.
Something like that, yes. If you don't want to, I'll ask someone else.
Don't dream of it. It would be my pleasure, milady. And to be clear, the reason you chose to spend time with me is my family, yes? Or is it my crest? Both? I'm just curious about such things. Say I was a commoner. Would you still have invited me to dinner?
Is this really necessary for a simple dinner invitation? Actually, I have a question of my own. Say I was a horse-voiced old hag. Would you still be flirting with me? Would you still want to hold my hand and whisper sweet nothings?
That's a difficult question. I have nothing against mature women, but...
Even if you were an old man, I still would have invited you out. If you were a former noble exiled from his family, or an orphan from the streets, my heart cares not. Just kidding. I just wanted to try saying it. Of course it's better that you have money.
You little... Yeah, that's probably true. So, Dorothea, about that dinner?
It would be an honor to have you join me tonight. And let's not talk about things like this over dinner, okay?
Even if I was an old man or an orphan, huh?
Our Remire Village is gone. Father and mother, gone.
Speaking of orphans.
Why couldn't you have arrived just a little sooner?
Professor!
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out. The ball. A grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. They've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm a noble, and I've never even been close to one of these things.
There's that for, crap, what's his name?
Hey there.
Knight, dude.
I'm glad the Remire Village situation got sorted out. But it's not over yet, is it? And I can't believe old Tomas turned out to be an enemy. Who can you trust anymore?
Professor, you know, Professor, I used to think I would be comfortable with all manner of experiments, so long as they provided usable results. But when I heard of Solon's work, well, I realized
I need the renown, shut up.
moral and philosophical limits of what all manner of experiments might mean. Oh, sorry, I'm not great with blood. Even when I'm just thinking about it, I feel a bit ill now.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife. I was at a village's harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy. We soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning. So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife.
No. I hear you've chosen your representative for the White Heron Cup. In that case, a word of advice. On an average year, the winning contestant has about this much charm.
13.
Charm is important, wouldn't you agree? Who wants a partner with no charm? Not me. Do your best, make sure to put in the practice, and good luck.
25.
Hi there.
Nope.
Thank you very much.
Got some freebies.
last month was... well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me.
I should have gotten my faith training from Manuela while I was down there.
Oh no, what happened in Ramire was indescribable. The whole village burned to the ground. So many were left without even a home to return to. Thankfully, Her Grace the Archbishop has invited those who lost everything to stay at Garreg Mach. I pray that they will be able to return to their once peaceful lives as soon as possible. Until that day, we of the Church must join together and do all that we can to help them rebuild.
I hear you. On an average year, charm is important.
Ah, it's actually not enough. For some reason, I thought I got way more than 20. Eloise is just night stuff. Catherine is just night stuff. Gilbert?
It cannot be.
No. So I already did the choir. So let's work on supports in the dining hall. What's up, Paladin? Mercedes. Extra luck.
I enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not...
Yeah, we heard this one before. I can only do cooking once, right? Yeah. Students from your own house. That's not why I'm raising supports right now. Yeah.
Eating. Ooh.
And fast travel to refresh supports on the map, and it's still just the one. I check here. Okay, I'm not at any time skip caps either. Or timed caps, I guess.
Professor? Please take my apologies. I lost time while I was training. There are not many chances for real fighting here. My body is more weak than it was. Weaker, I mean. I will keep training now. I hope your night is good. I need to have more training. There are things that I have not done yet. Things that have to be done. For the future. I have to try with hardness. Training, studying, socializing. I will not always be having time to do those things. And speaking the language of Fodlan. I worry I will never be doing it just right. Why? Because the position of Bridget is weak. Fodlan and Dagda are big. Bridget is a small island in the middle of them. Bridget has great beauty, but little power. We will not have... will not survive unless we get more strength. I will lead Bridget, and so I have responsibility. I have to have more strength than anyone. Yes, that is why I have to give it my best try. I am an ally of everyone, and I have belonging at the Officers' Academy. That is also why I try with hardness. You can always be counting me. I mean, counting on me. But you should know that one of these days will be when I return to Bridget. Before that day, do not try stopping me from trying. And please, keep watching over me. With you, I can try with more hardness than I could alone.
One other thing. What is the other thing? Renown.
Right.
Need something?
Am I actively training anyone in Lance? I don't think I am.
This one?
I guess I'll take it.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Oh, I need to turn the mission into Rhea, I think. Or does it automatically end? I guess we'll see.
Before the ball, each student is the...
Okay.
I got it right? Phew. I got it right? Thanks.
I appreciate your coaching, Professor. I got it? Good. You're quite...
There we go.
I have understanding. You are... I have un...
Wow, your reason is actually higher than anything else. Right. You're going... Dark Knight. So keep working on reason.
All right. Hey. What? Wow.
Ferdinand needs axe. Linhart. He's not really a pure healer here, other than Holy Knight, I guess. So I guess get to work here.
Oh. Helen. It is a law. It's starting. Oh, I was right.
But I do want him to keep researching Faith to maybe get it to S at some point. Other than that, I think I'm good.
May I be asking a question?
I wish for improvement of my light skills, but I'm having uncertainty about how to be training effectively. What should I be doing? Train with someone stronger than you. Nah, I got your situation figured out, Dorothea. Sylvain rank.
Oh, Professor. I didn't realize you were there. If we keep running into each other like this, people will start to talk. Hey, don't get mad. I was joking. Ah, forget it. What do you need? Well, you're not wrong. I fell for that girl recently, but I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So, I told her we should break it off. I guess she was feeling a little more serious than I was. She started crying, and everything got a bit complicated. Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have. Besides, I don't care what you think of me. I don't intend to change how I live my life. I'm a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. But I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about. It's best to avoid getting too serious with fools like that. It only leads to trouble. I'm gonna be forced into an arranged marriage with some random noble woman anyway. By the way, Professor, you didn't know you had a crest, did you? I see. I suppose a mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things. Most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one. Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest. That means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one. The heads of most noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses. And the vicious cycle continues. Do you get it now? To all these commoner girls, I'm just a trophy. Or rather, a stud horse. See? I knew you'd get it. These girls don't love me. They love the potential rewards of loving me. If I marry a girl, and she gives birth to a child with a crest, that kid might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope. For ages now, those of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are. I understand the value of my blood. Believe me, I hate how much I understand it. I know better than to dream of being free from this burden. I'm used to it by now. I used to think I didn't have the right to live freely. That's right. You know what? I'm a bit jealous. The whole time you were growing up, you never knew you had a crest. You were free. Nobody pretended to like you. I kind of hate you for that. You were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt. Gotcha! Wow, You should have seen the look on your face just then. Don't mind me, Professor. After all, ladies love a dark and brooding noble.
So much. Just leave this to us.
Yes, let's have...
We did it.
It's all instinct now.
I'd say he's earned his cynicism, though. He'll earn the right to his cynicism. Oh, Hubert is approaching Dark Bishop. Only 68% though, and that cost a Dark Seal, so I'll wait for him to get to that reason. And he gets Natural Fiendish Blow. Warlock gets him Black Tome Fair. Attack +5 when using Black Magic. Black Magic uses ×2 from... Ooh. Miasma Delta. Fiendish Blow. Heart Seeker. What do you have right now? Actually, don't you have... Oh, that comes from the next Work of Mage. Okay. I thought he already had the, bonus attack when initiating. Alright, Faith is very close to D+. I don't think I have enough time to finish the chapter or anything. Let me look at the schedule here. Next week, it's just Faculty and Night Mixer. I'm actually going to go ahead and do Explore now to get my faith up, so I can just go ahead and grind everything out if the case that I get Nos... Because if I get Nosferatu at D+, great. If I get it at C, I'll still... First, let's make sure we reclass. Cavalier and Pegasus Knight are nice because I can also raise my lance
What a
very
strange
quickly.
feeling.
I don't think Sylvain I can put into anything I care about. I mean, I technically can grind it out now. shouldn't be so hard to decide. I do also have the option of seminar. I can get a B rank faith seminar. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and then I do fights next week.
Practice yields results.
Yes, I got Nosferatu. Okay.
Not a total waste.
So then I can get through this next week of studies, and then I can off-screen grind everything.
You have my thanks for your support. Your guidance was greatly useful.
And then Byleth will continue to be Death, Destroyer of Worlds.
Wow, I seem to be on a roll. Hey. Hey. Wow, I seem to...
Nothing worth. Praise isn't. Nothing worth.
Get Dorothy up to C+ swords. Got Hexblade.
I'm a quick study.
And go ahead and get you up to your next level of faith.
I've grasped it.
Firmly grasp it.
That makes things... I will humbly reflect on this. Perhaps I've been well taught.
What? I suppose I'm... Oh. How It is a long road to mastery. It's starting to... Professor?
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincerest apologies for the wait. Thank you for gathering here on the eve of the highly anticipated ball to bear witness to the Academy-wide dance competition. Welcome to the White Heron Cup. The competition will be judged by me, your humble servant, Alois Rangel, and also the acclaimed former songstress of the Mittelfrank Opera Company, Manuela Casagranda!
Yes, yes, thank you. Oh, and it should go without saying, but I swear to show no bias to my own house. Got it? Good.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night, Shamir Navran! The three of us swear on our honor to judge the following proceedings with utmost impartiality and fairness. And with that, will the representatives of each house please make their way to the stage. Contestants, are you ready to dance? And is the band prepared to play? Very well. Begin! Time! That's all, folks. Splendid! All three of you were fantastic. Now, let's hear what the judges have to say.
Oh my, let's see. I suppose I have no choice but to vote for the Black Eagle House. Your performance was exhilarating. My heart is still beating a mile a minute.
I vote for the Black Eagle House. You are the most original.
Great feedback, both of you. Well then, let's see. Factoring in my own humble opinion, yes, we have a winner. And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Black Eagle House.
I wonder if I can use this to bolster my singing career.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
By winning this White Heron Cup, Dorothea obtained the certification for the Dancer class, learned the Sword Dance Combat Art, and the Sword of Void +20 ability. Wait, no, I wanted to just... This doesn't even factor in! If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right, I guess.
I apologize for the wait. Thank you. So it is. Ah.
And it was accidental. Cats.
Ah. So it is. So it is. I cannot tell you how long it has been since I indulged in a nice, relaxing conversation. Thank you.
Well, I got a charm point on Byleth. Not that it really matters.
Look, Professor.
My efforts were not in vain.
Haze Slice.
I will master this.
Axe Prowess 2, Bow Prowess 4,
I suppose it's working.
Faith level 4. Okay. So now that I have access to the Nosferatu spell, we're not going to be exploring, we're actually going to be doing those paralog battles next time, but I'm going to be grinding again. So, thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed. Have